So another episode, Eat the D. We're going to, I think, Farmington. Pushing the limits of the distance from downtown Detroit, that's for sure. I've Googled this place a couple times, maps it. And the last time I did it was 28 minutes from downtown Detroit. Yeah, Farmington, Michigan. It's 20 minutes from downtown. 28 minutes. My rule is got to be within 30 minutes of downtown. It was above 30 before that. The most recent time I did it was 28. So, we give places the benefit of the doubt here. So, we'll count this as an Eat the D. It's Gift of India. It's Indian food. I think really the only time I've knowingly had Indian food was at that Charminar Biryani house. Link in description if you haven't seen that yet. But, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. I remember being pretty solidly impressed. I looked at the menu. Gonna get a handful of things. And it's an Indian restaurant that serves pizza, which is kind of strange. But we're gonna get one of those, see what it's all about. But yeah, so, you guys know the drill at this point. Eat the D. Let's go get some food. Haven't looked at the restaurant, or the inside, I guess, so it might be in the new car. Gotta get the video of this out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of lazy. And, but yeah, we'll see what we got in there. We'll see what we got at the Gift of India in Farmdale. Let's get it. Alright, a little bit of a confusing one, as you saw, there's their Gift of India on this side, and then Gift of India Cafe on that side. So I go in, I didn't say Gift of India Cafe, I said Gift of India. So I go in the one that doesn't have cafe, I go in there, no one's there, and I'm like, it seems kind of weird. And it's the vibes are just off, if I'm being honest. So then I go to the Gift of India Cafe, and I try to order, and they're like, oh, you want the one next door? And I'm like, all right. Then I go over next door. Someone comes out, takes my order, and I'm not eating inside because there's literally no tables and just 2 chairs. That's all that's in there. So we're in the car. And we're gonna start with the pizza, which I already got the slow-mo of, and I have it open, and it looks fucking good. So pizza seems kind of unusual for an Indian restaurant to serve, if you ask me. If I'm mistaken in that, let me know in the comments. But hey. This pizza looks divine, if I'm being honest. Let's take a bite. Also, both on their website and the online ordering platform, no descriptions of what anything is. So, there's no ingredient list or anything. So I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants today. Also, I ate breakfast not super long ago. So I'm really not all that hungry, so I'm going to have to really pace myself here. I guess I could say what kind of pizza this is. It is a paneer tikka pizza. Don't really know what any of that means, except I know paneer is like an Indian cheese. Tikka, not really sure. And so yeah, do with that as you will. But it is a little spicy. Tastes great. So these big red blocks, that's that paneer cheese, I think. Pretty fucking good pizza. And that's like in general, not just for an Indian restaurant. Spicy, cheesy. I don't think there's any meat on this, since I know that red blobs are cheese. No, this is a smaller slice. I'll eat another small slice, see if I can extrapolate some flavors and describe this to you. This runs laps around Vizzy's Pizza from, I think that was the last Eat the D. If it wasn't, I still run laps around it. Link in the description for that video. No, I don't like the whole, you can't put this on pizza, you can't put that on pizza. I'm not a fan of pineapple on pizza, but I'll be damned. You can put anything you want on pizza and have it still be pizza. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is fully pizza. I don't really know how to describe the taste. It's got some kick to it. It's a little spicy. Nothing crazy. But, and it's almost like a creamy pizza because the cheese is so good. I'm not getting much of the veggies. Whatever that red sauce is, that orange sauce, I think that's what I'm tasting. That's really good. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that pizza kind of blew me away for how good it is. I was not expecting pizza from an Indian food plate, Indo-American fusion. There you have it. That is pretty darn good. Let's start digging into some stuff here. Okay, so this is my sandwich. I tried to get a Veg Mahal burger. Veg Maharaja burger. Listen, I'm going to apologize right now if I slaughter any of these pronunciations. I'm sorry. But but they said they didn't have any. So the guy pointed to this sandwich. He's like, oh, we don't have that, and all we have is this, and like lifted a thing up with a sandwich, and I said, sure. So genuinely, no idea what this is. I just know it's a sandwich of some kind. And I'm going to take, I'm going to take a couple bites, get to the cross section, then we'll get the slow-mo for that. The bottom bun, incredibly moist and floppy, not a big fan of that, but down the hatch. It's like some kind of paste on here. Kind of almost tastes like cinnamon in a way. Honestly, not much of a cross-section. Google blowing me up with the notifications on football. Like, yesterday, I think it was Marshall, Middle Tennessee. My watch notified me that the game was 0-0. I'm not shitting you, like 5 times in a minute. Maybe like 2 minutes or something. It was just like, I was working my second job and like I would go to do something. Bzz, okay, I get it. Bzz, oh, bzz, what the fuck? That's what was going on. But let me get this cross section. It's like I don't give a shit about Marshall or Middle Tennessee for fuck's sake. Yeah, so this is not bad. Texture is kind of bonkers. It looks like there's like some nuts in here too, some peanuts or something. I don't hate it, but definitely an interesting sandwich. It's like almost sweet. Like I said, there's like, I don't know if what I'm tasting is cinnamon, but it's cinnamon adjacent at the very least. So mystery sandwich, not too great, but definitely still solid. I got 3 more things. So this, I believe, wow, this thing weighs a fucking ton. This is easily like a couple pounds. So this is my butter chicken rice bowl. Guy did say he threw silverware in here. Okay, good, he did. Because I keep forgetting to take all my... Oh, do they not have forks, only spoons? I took all my shit out of my old car a while ago. And I keep forgetting to throw in that shit is all my silverware, and I keep forgetting to put it back in here. So I'm gonna have to go with a spoon for this chicken rice bowl, or this butter chicken rice bowl. But typically I'd use a fork. Just the smell of the herbs coming off this thing. I have a feeling this will be good, because I remember having that butter chicken at that Charmin Yard Biryani house, and it was pretty freaking good. But down the hatch on this one. Very creamy. Nice. Obviously the chicken's in like chunks. So you're not getting chicken in every bite. And the ones with the chicken are definitely the best. But even the ones just with like the rice and the sauce and the herbs and the veggies, real good. If memory serves me right, which my memory often does not, but that mine. I think just like the butter chicken at Charminar was better, but this is still definitely solid. I'm no chef, or no culinary expert by any means, so I don't really know the flavors I'm tasting, especially without an ingredient list. But what I can tell you is it's good. Yeah. So between my lack of experience with Indian food, my lack of me not being a culinary expert in any way, shape, or form, and the lack of a list of ingredients online on their website or their ordering, really no idea the kind of flavors I'm getting. All I can tell you is that it's good. If I'm picking up on something, I'll let you know. But this is turning out to be a little bit of a vague eat the D, but vague in terms of taste, direct in terms of if it's good or not. What do we got here? Okay, so this is I think my Daivada, which I want to pull something up real quick because I think it's funny. So here's the picture of the Daivada on their website. See? So you can see that picture, right? Now if we Google image Daivada, look what literally the first result is when you Google search Daivada. Look at the first picture that comes up. The exact same picture. I just thought that was funny. Okay. Let's make sure I'm back in focus now. I did Google Daivada to see what it even was. And it sounded yummy. Wow, this got way messy at the time that I moved it. It's like little yogurt-filled balls, it looks like. That is a sweet little treat. It tastes like vanilla, I think yogurt, with onions, looks like maybe some cilantro, I don't know, and these little tiny balls. And after eating that, the spiciness of those foods, this is incredibly nice. What I will say, we'll see how long these are good for. I don't want to eat them all. Or maybe not yet. Maybe I'll finish them after this last thing, because I don't think those would keep very well, I'll put it that way. But definitely some sweet yogurt. It works well with the onions and cilantro. And I don't know what those little pastry ball hollowed out casings are made of, but they don't have a lot of flavor. They're mainly just a vessel to carry the yogurt, but it still tastes quite good. Those are banging, dude. I like those a lot. Last but not least, we have my chicken Manchurian wrap. Once again, no idea what's in it. But not as oh fuck, I forgot the slow-mo of the fucking motherfuckers. Good thing I still have some left over. Alright. Listen, I watch the Lions and I care about what's going on in the NFL because I want to know how the Lions are doing. My watch is notifying me, I think, of every time a football moves in any football game across the world at this point. Jesus Christ. Okay, but this chicken Manchurian wrap, a little more solid than I thought. I thought this was going to be a little soupy, but then I picked it up and it was completely stuck in place. Let's just do this. There we go. Sorry if that's kind of getting blown out. It is what it is. But yeah, I got two of them. Looks like some wrapped into pita, some of that red sauce, obviously chicken, onion, cilantro down that. Oh, I'm getting full. I probably want to eat all this. Especially if I want to eat those last four. Daivadas. Whatever they are. I'll hit you with a cross section. Look at that. The camera's so much further away than it used to be. Not a very responsive touchscreen on the Sony ZV-E10. Maybe they fixed that on the Sony ZV-E10 too. But that chicken Manchurian wrap, solid. I definitely think I'm a fan of that orange sauce. That's, like, I'm tasting that on things. That's yummy sauce. Chicken, great. It's very herbaceous. It's very, yeah, herbaceous, I guess. Floral, maybe. It's just, you can definitely taste, like, the cilantro and the herbs in it. The spice, it's a little spicy, as, you know, Indian food usually is. I'm definitely, but nothing crazy. I'd say if you're really spice adverse, maybe not come here. But if you are anyone at all who can handle any spice, who can handle low-level spice, you'll be just fine here. I promise you. But that's tasty. That's tasty. So yeah, wrapping up the vague yet direct eat the D of Gift of India. What do we think here? That pizza honestly bangs. I think that pizza is better than, I'd say, at least half the pizzas I've had around here that are like normal pizza. That shit bangs. Better than fucking Chuck E. Cheese, that's for sure. Link in description if you want to see that. What do I have after that? Oh, the sandwich. The sandwich, I'm gonna say the sandwich is pretty comfortably the least best thing here. Definitely not bad. If I, like, someone was like, hey, free sandwich, and I was hungry, I ate it, I'd be like, yeah, this suffices. But definitely, it's like I said, it's like kind of cinnamon, kind of weird, texture's weird. Not really my thing, but again, edible, tasty, still good. The butter chicken rice bowl. My limited experience with butter chicken have been quite positive the times I've had it. So that's definitely solid. Charminar's butter chicken I think was a little better, but this one still bangs, still solid, and it weighs a metric ton, and that was only like, I think like $12, which I'm sure most of that weight comes from the rice, but still like $12 for something that weighs pretty hefty amounts, solid. The yogurt balls, the Daivada, I think that's honestly my second favorite thing here. Those were just like not what I expected, and they were just a sweet little treat that I really liked. And the chicken Manchurian wraps, I'd say that's number I'd say order pizza, Daivada, yogurt balls, then the Manchurian wrap and the butter chicken are neck and neck, and then that sandwich is like kind of down here, but this definitely bangs as well. It's spicy, it's got that orange sauce that I like. The pita, or the naan bread, actually, now that I think about it, maybe it's naan bread, I don't know. Whatever bread wrap that is, that's nice. Chicken's great, very tasty. Very herby. All good food. Maybe I'm an Indian food guy and I just didn't know it. The Gift of India largely bangs. I'm just kind of blown away with that pizza. That was a very delicious pizza, and all of it's relatively cheap besides the pizza, which is kind of ironic because pizza's kind of like a cheap thing. It's like meant to be a big, cheap, and feeds a lot of people. I think the most expensive, like all this stuff was like no less than $15 a piece. Or no more than 15. Like that sandwich, the sandwich I was supposed to get was like $6 or $7. Let's go online here. Apologize if you're hearing all that rain noise. Yeah. And that Daivada, $6. Chicken Manchurian wrap, $10 for those two, which I think is a solid deal. Rice bowl, $13 for the butter chicken rice bowl. That's a banging deal. And the pizza was like $16-17, which I think is kind of a lot. But then the sandwich I was gonna get, the burger was gonna be $7. So all this pretty solid bang for buck, if you ask me. And to add in the fact that it tastes great, Gift of India definitely gets the Milkman channel stamp of approval. That's for sure. So if you're in the area, stop by, tell them Milkman sent you. They won't know who you're talking about. But it's good to spread the word anyway. Spread the good word of the Milkman. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button. Goes a long way for me here at Milkman Channel. Stop saying us because no one works for me. It's just me. Subscribe to the channel for all your food and gaming needs. At the time of recording this, I'm done with Oblivion. I was planning on playing more, but at one point I was just like, nah, I'm kind of over this. But it's like 30 plus hours in, so I've definitely played a good amount of it. So a video on that officially past the playing stage and in the works. I gotta write the script for it. So subscribe so you don't miss that or any other food stuff. And don't forget to tell me what your thoughts. Down in the comments below. I can't even talk. Let me know your thoughts and let me know your comments and the thoughts below. Yeah, that kind of works too. Let me know your comments and the thoughts below. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one, baby.